How to have a good Instagram page. Now, this one's for people who love the social media. Now, when it comes to Instagram page, don't be one of those people who doesn't have a profile picture. First of all, off the bat, when you're DMing girls, they need to see your profile picture. They need to see a clear photo of your face, you in the camera, you looking clear. It needs to be HD. So get a new iPhone or a new Samsung or upgrade your camera. Take a nice photo for that. The second one is your outfits. You want to have nice outfits. So whatever your style is, if you like old money, if you like more streetwear, this kind of goes back into my fashion video, but pick something that you like wearing, pick something that you think looks good or that you think, you would enjoy wearing, and make sure to actually have that on your profile. So if you like wearing the color blue, have a blue hoodie, then a blue t-shirt, then a blue jacket. Space it out on the photos. You can do like a carousel, so like space out your photos. Also with captions, you can have a cool caption if you want. You don't really need to be doing that. In your bio, keep your bio short. Don't be doing a big long bio. That's not needed. No one really wants to read that. Your bio should either say where you're from, what your background is, or something that you enjoy doing. So you could say surfer, 22 years old, from Australia, or you could say business CEO, 25 years old, from Chicago, or you could say London rapper, and then maybe if you're like whatever your background is, you could put your flag if you want to. You don't have to overcomplicate the bio. Another one, when it comes to messaging women, do not say that they look pretty. Do not validate. Do not say, oh my gosh, you look so pretty, or oh my gosh, you look so beautiful, because there's thousands of guys saying that. There's a million guys messaging that. That doesn't matter. Say something interesting. If she puts a photo of a dog, you could say, oh, what's your dog's name? I've got a dog too, and talk about animals. Or if she says that she posts a photo of her in a restaurant, you could say that food looks really good. What's the recommendation for that restaurant? Or, something to do that's interesting conversation, which will want her to reply. If you say you're beautiful, what can she really reply to that? Oh, thank you, or I appreciate that, or thanks, or a smiley face. But if you say something like, oh, that restaurant looks really good, where exactly is it? I'd love to go. Now she can talk about the restaurant, she can talk about what she ate at the restaurant, she can talk about the food. Do you understand how that can build a conversation by saying something interesting? Let's say a girl's posted a photo of her and a friend at the nightclub. You can say that party looks lit. What club is that? Where's the event at? I want to go. Or what kind of drinks do you like to drink at the bar? Or whatever. Like whatever the girl posts or whatever she likes. If she's into fitness, you could say, oh, what's your workout routine? I got a cousin or a friend who also wants to work out as well. We should all go to the gym together. Do you understand? And then that can build a conversation because you've talked about something that she finds interesting. By saying that she looks beautiful or that she looks pretty or that she looks amazing, that's just going to boost her ego. That's not even going to help you out. Like if you want to actually DM a girl on Instagram, the best way to do it is to either send something funny or say something original or something interesting. If she's got a haircut, you could say that, oh, I like that haircut, but I prefer your older haircut, or something to do, whatever girls love to post on Instagram. So all you got to do is find a photo that she's posted and then talk about that specific photo or talk about a specific event or something like that. So if she's posted an event, let's say she's got a story and she's posted an event of she's going to this party and it's going to be in central London, you could say, oh, I want to have more details, and you could go to the party and then talk to her in person. Do you understand? And use social media to your advantage instead of just compliment girls. Another one, never comment on a girl's photo. Never comment on photos. That is bad, red flag. Do not do that. Do not comment on any photos, because when you comment on a photo, first of all the friends will see that you've commented. Second of all, now the friends are going to judge you. So the friends are going to click onto your profile and they're going to judge your profile. So that's another red flag of not to do. Another one with commenting is, why are you commenting? Unless she's your girlfriend, unless she's someone that you want to be your wife or something like that, then that's fine to leave a comment. But if it's not your wife, it's not your girlfriend, it's not someone that you're dating, you should not be commenting on pictures. That is just not a good sign. Your friends, your bros pictures, you can comment fire emojis and say that they look cool, and that's fine, but not on a girl's profile. Never comment. So the first tip I'd say is don't have no profile picture. Don't have an anime profile picture or a cartoon profile picture. That is not, you're not a child. That does not work. That does not look cool or edgy. Don't do that. Have a profile picture of your face. It needs to be a nice photo of your face with good lighting, a good background, maybe a cool outfit or a nice hairstyle. You need to also make sure with the photos, you post high quality photos of you doing something cool. Whatever you like. If you like surfing, or you like playing chess, or you like going traveling, or whatever you like to do, you like cars, you like music, you like rapping, whatever you like to do, that's fine. You can put whatever you want on your Instagram. But all I'm saying is do not overdo it. So if you're a rapper, do not post 10, 15, 20 photos of you rapping in a booth in a studio. That is not going to help. Like, you can do a couple of photos of that, yes, but do not do every single photo is just you rapping, because then she's going to think he's just into music and he's not going to be interested in me. So, switch it up, have a photo of you rapping, then have a photo of you writing the lyrics, then have a photo of you playing an instrument. You can change it up a bit. If you're a surfer guy and you like surfing, you can have a photo with the surfboard, a photo of the beach, a photo of you, sipping out of a coconut or something like it's something surfer related, you know what I mean? Or if you're into whatever you're into, that's what you should post on your Instagram, but keep it, themed. So let's say if you're into the military, you could have a photo of you in the cargo pants, you could have a photo of you at training, you could have a photo of you at the gym, but don't be one of those guys who has every single photo is a shirtless gym photo. Every single picture is him at the gym. Don't be doing that. You don't want to be that. That's a bit cringe and overdoing it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you got to have a variety on your page of different things and different hobbies or different interests. Also with group photos are all right, but don't make every single photo a group photo, because then when she looks at your page, she's not even going to know who's who, and she's going to be confused of which one are you. Group photos with your friends are cool, but every single photo shouldn't be a group photo. You should have some photos solo, some with group, some with friends. Got to do a variety on that one. Another one is when it comes to Instagram, don't post every single day. If you post every single day, she could mute your story, and that's a red flag, and you don't want to be doing that one. So like I said, keep to posting maybe once a week, twice a week at the max, twice a week, but not every single day. You're not a girl. You don't need to be updating your friends of every single meal you've had. You don't need. She doesn't care what you're eating. She doesn't care about all that. So this is what I'm saying. Forget all that. When you're at a party or you're at an event or you're doing something cool, then you can post one photo. Or then you can message her, hey, I'm at this party, me and my friends are going here, you want to come along with your girls tonight, boom, and you can message like that. Do you understand? And that's a better way of messaging, instead of messaging on let me just keep messaging and messaging. You're talking to yourself, bro, in the DMs. You're talking to yourself. So that would be my advice. Have a good profile picture, take high quality photos, keep the bio short, do not comment on girls' photos. And like I said, for the fifth point, I'd say that when you want to DM the girl, make sure you have an actual goal in mind. Are you trying to link with the girl? Are you trying to date the girl? Do you want to marry the girl? Depending on what type of relationship you're looking at. So let's say it's a religious girl and she's really into the church. If you're sending her sexual messages, that's not going to work because she's into the church. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Or let's say you're a girl who's a gym girl. You can't be texting her, do you want to come to KFC? Do you want to come Burger King? That's not going to work. So look at whatever the girl's into, and then go from there. If she's a vegan and she's really into health and eating diet and vegetables, do not try to take her KFC. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So it's a bit of common sense. It's a bit of actually looking at helping yourself build your Instagram profile and actually posting the right kind of images. But anyways, my name's Christian. I really hope you enjoyed this video.